Wow. What went on?
What
What was that?
what went on? Nothing. That we're starting for the first time.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're here.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to the show. Can you see us? Can you hear
Yep.
us?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Can you all hear and see us?
Yeah, can you hear us? Can you see us? We're here. Welcome to another episode of ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Gabe.
Hello.
Today, this afternoon, this morning, we're talking about a movie called Yule Log, Adult Swim's Yule Log. It was suggested by our friend Kate.
Yep.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show. It's weird without the intro.
I know. It's
Like,
like
you get like that. You get pumped
yeah. You want me
and
to play
then
it?
you go into it. No, because people already saw it.
Okay. Bow
Hey,
bow
Turkey Day.
bow 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 wow
Oh, there we go. You sound like a cat.
wow. Oh hi.
Welcome, Momo,
Hello.
Masks, Skeleton, Advice Skeleton. Excuse me, Gumshoe.
Zombie.
Zombie is here.
Turkey.
Turkey Day. Excuse me, and
Momo.
Nappy is here,
Gumshoe.
and
Heck.
Gumshoe and Heck.
Ben is desynced.
Oh,
I don't know what
what's
to tell
going
you.
on here?
I don't know.
What is this?
You look fine to me. Say something.
Hello,
You're a little bit.
it's me,
Just look at me instead.
Ben.
Look at me instead. Look at me instead.
What? Seriously?
I don't know.
Someone messing with the internet?
I don't know what's going on.
Elon?
The
Elon
reason
Musk?
the reason you couldn't
fucking
hear
with us?
me
Hmm?
was an easy
Yeah.
fix. The reason why when
Yes.
you came back we couldn't hear you, weird. And now that you're desynced, weird. Those two I don't know. I'm just gonna blame on Ninja. Blame it on the rain. This
Saying
show
something
sucks.
inappropriate, says
Sucks.
Grizzleby.
Cancel the show.
Well, should I leave and then come back and see what happens?
Sure.
Okay, let me leave.
You leave.
I'll
take
come back.
over. It's me now. It's my show. What I want to do for my first solo CAD. You want to talk about butts? Should I get the AI thing so it looks like I'm always looking at the camera?
Okay.
Welcome
Can you
back.
see me?
I can see
Oh,
you.
I'm not showing up. There's nothing showing up. Sorry. I wanted to try that. Hi, welcome. Am I still desynced?
Say like hello.
Hello.
I think it's better. It's whatever. You know?
Yeah.
People only watch the show for the GIF, so that's all they're going to be watching.
Okay.
How are you, Ben?
Watch the show for the alligator yelling at that lady, and that lady yelling at that alligator.
Yeah, they're actually dancing.
Oh,
Ben, when you left, I was asking the chat if I should use the AI where it like makes your eyes look at the camera. I want to try that with you and see if it'll work. Because that would be absolutely fucking bizarre with your eyes.
Well, the thing is that like my eyes aren't like human eyes, and it's probably just made for like human eyes.
You never know until you try.
It's true. I mean, I do have NVIDIA.
You do.
I could do it.
Good.
But I think it would probably just.
It gives you human eyes.
That could be.
We'll try it.
Could be. We'll try it. Another episode. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
No. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Did you watch anything?
I have. I've watched a few things, and I binned one movie. I started it and didn't finish it. I watched The Last of Us episode 2.
How was it?
So good.
Is it getting better? Do you think it's gonna just keep getting better and better?
Yeah, I really do.
Do you think you will like the show better than the video game?
No. The video game will always be number one, but the show is going to be excellent, or it is excellent. But when you're playing Joel, hold on, got a burp? I don't think it'll top the game. The game has you are in the story. You are them. You know, I'm protecting Ellie.
It's immersive.
You know,
yeah, it's
or
immersive.
It's immersive. That's the word.
Very immersive.
And it'll always be number one. But the show's is so good. So I love it. Are you gonna watch it, Ben?
I gotta play the game first. I think that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna set up the PS4 on the big TV in the living room. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna play it. Or should I stream it? Should I stream The Last of Us? Are people doing that now? Are they going back and they're playing it side by side by the show? They put the show on one side of the screen and then the game on the other.
You could
do that.
We could. I would probably get in trouble from HBO for streaming their very brand new hit show.
Stream it on Twitter. We'll do it on Twitter. You can get away with a lot on Twitter.
It's true. You can be racist now.
Fuck you, Twitter. I don't want to do it on Twitter. What about Mastodon?
Yeah. Let's stream on Mastodon.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Chatterbait?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's
new
do it.
Chatterbait stream starting tomorrow. Use my Truth Social account. So yeah, watch Last of Us. So good.
Nice.
We started watching Mithrigan. Mithrigan. Oh, Mithrigan. But
wait, is this available? You can get this on the internet now?
It's one of my news stories.
Holy shit.
It's available now at your local video store. And they did a hot drop, secret drop, where they're like, hey, here it is. So that's great. And I started watching it. We're only like 30 minutes in, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's a little goofy, but in a fun way, in a good way, I think.
It's supposed to be, right?
But it's cool. And the doll is very creepy.
I need to watch that movie.
I will report back next week when I finish it. Mithrigan.
Okay. All right. I watched some of this reality show called The Traitors. Naomi finished it. I wasn't really that into it. But it's hold on, excuse me.
Is it about people who betray each other, like, oh, traitor?
Yes.
Or is it about people who trade like goods and services? Like, hey, here's a bean. I'll give you a rice.
A rice for a bean.
Which one would you rather have? Is rice or a bean? Fully cooked.
We're talking one grain of rice, one bean of bean.
Yeah. You always go
with a bean.
Gotta go bean.
Yeah, you gotta go bean.
Bean or raisin?
I think there's bean.
Rice or raisin?
Rice.
Really? The rice is not going to do anything for you. A bean at least has some girth to it. Or a raisin has some girth to it.
Gross.
So Traitors.
Traitors. It's a reality show filled with other reality show people from other reality shows.
Okay.
This is on Peacock.
Okay.
So it's basically Alan Cumming is the host, which amazing.
Nightcrawler.
Yes, it takes place in Scotland in a castle. And three 3 of these reality show stars. Some of them aren't reality show stars, but most of them are. 3 of them are picked as traitors.
Okay.
They're competing for a lot of money. They have to do competitions.
Okay.
And then every night, one person is murdered by the
What
traitors.
in real life?
Yes. Well, they're kicked out of the game.
Oh, okay.
But they always say that they're murdered. But they're not really murdered. Hey, how's it going? So yeah,
that's fun.
I watched a few episodes of that. It was
what,
okay. I think I would be more invested if I knew most of the reality show stars, because it's not really unlike Celebs Go Dating, the British reality show that I love, even though I don't know any of the reality show stars.
Right.
It's really about it's a show that's funny.
Of course.
But this isn't funny. They got people from other NBC properties of reality show stars and Bravo. So there's someone from the Shahs of Sunset. There's someone from Below Deck. There's other ones from like The Bachelor or something.
Where
if you're into it,
can people watch the show?
Peacock.
Mm-hmm. It's a good channel.
Yeah. Wait, isn't there something coming to Peacock that's like awesome? Something's coming to Peacock, and it's going to be awesome.
Peacock.
I think there's a movie coming to Peacock.
What's new and coming soon to Peacock? Poker Face, The Real Housewives of Miami.
No. Poker Face looks good.
Violent Night. Bel Air.
Bel Air was a great show. Did you watch that?
No. You talking about a movie?
I think it's a movie.
The Traitors season 1?
Movie. I watched it. Some of it. Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake's coming to Peacock?
Yeah. But that's a long time.
Cool.
I don't know. I can't see anything. I mean, there's a lot of like.
Remember that.
Look. Do you mean A Raisin in the Sun from 2008 or A Raisin in the Sun from 1961?
Both movies?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a dream deferred. I remember that's a James Baldwin poem.
Alec Baldwin?
I don't like raisins. No. But I do like James Baldwin.
I watched it's a new show that I was very excited about on Netflix. It's called Junji Ito Maniac: Japanese Tales of the Macabre. If you don't know, yeah,
that is a long title.
It is. I don't like it. It should just be called Maniac, or so there's too many words. But Junji Ito, who I've talked about on the show many times, he's one of my favorite artists and authors and creators. He does. He's a Japanese artist who does like manga, and I love him so much. And he had a series on Crunchyroll, which was his stories adapted into like little shorts. And this is basically the same exact thing. It's the same production company, which I wish it was someone new doing it. It's good, but it doesn't quite capture, because his shit is so everything he does it in black and white, and it's so fucked up. Like he's like the master of body horror, and it doesn't quite translate. When you see it in like cartoony color, it doesn't quite translate. You know what I mean? Hey Zan. Uzumaki.
Welcome.
Uzumaki Momo. Hold on, I'll talk about that in a second. So it's good, and I always like to see his stuff in video form. But it, it's I wish they had kept it in black and white and grainy and make it all like gross, but it's good. I really enjoy it, and we're like halfway through the season, so it's been good.
Hey bub.
Quirky bub.
Welcome.
Because we started watching that, we were looking for a movie to watch, and we were on Amazon, which I never check because Amazon doesn't usually have anything good. But they had, they made a movie from his Uzumaki book, which is my favorite Junji Ito book, from 2001, I think. And that movie, we watched it. It's pretty bad. But it's
like bad, or like, oh, that's gross, that's bad.
No, like bad. Me Too masks. Me Too. The only books I and I have more books, but I went out and actually like started collecting all of this shit. Yeah. So the movie is that story is like, I when we started, I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work, because like there's so much stuff that's gonna be impossible to put on film, especially in 2001. And it like the effects and the transitions and all that reminded me of remember that movie House, not the American one, the other one where it's like super wacky with all the girls. It's kind of like that. The transitions and the editing is very strange. But it was cool.
Remember that severed head that bit that girl's butt?
Yeah, it was awesome. It's great.
That's funny.
So we watched that. I'd always wanted to see it, and it does kind of have like a cult following. So it was fun, but it was pretty bad. But they are making an Uzumaki, coming to Netflix, I believe, an Uzumaki series or movie anime coming to Netflix. It was supposed to be like 2020, and then it's just getting delayed every year. I'm hoping it's getting delayed for good reasons, like they need to make it good. And I don't think it's the same people, but I believe it's going to be more. It's going to be black and white, and it's going to be, I think, good. I hope it's going to be good. So I'm very excited about that coming this year.
You heard it here first. Gabe hopes it's going to be good.
Fan advice. What did advice do? Was it on Netflix? If you watched half and stopped, you just got it canceled. Hope you are unhappy. Ruiner.
Wow.
Damn. I mean, I'm not done watching it yet, you know? Still watching it. Yeah, what'd you watch?
Finish it. Abbott Elementary started season 2. Guys, if you're not watching the show, you're missing out. One of the best writing on TV, on television. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so good. I think they won an award for its writing.
Did they?
I think. Yeah. It's really good. And I watched 2 episodes of Andor on a Star Wars show.
How is that?
Did you watch this?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm so behind.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
It's pretty good.
Everyone says it's
like that, like
the best Star Wars thing in a long time.
I like it a lot. It's interesting.
Is it?
Do you like Rogue One?
I love Rogue One. I love Rogue One.
Watch this. Watch it.
My only hesitation is like, we know how it ends for him and everything. So like, are there stakes?
Yeah, I think so.
There's some stakes.
Yeah. What's up?
That little dot right there. I was like, was that in the camera or is that me? But it's in my room. I moved my camera. I rearranged some stuff. So I pushed my camera back a little bit. So now I'm just seeing what looks bad and what looks good. You know?
What is that dot?
It's my green screen.
A bug?
No, it's my green screen. It's a cord. Pull it down.
Hey, Miss Rainbow.
Hey, welcome in. Hello. Momo just watched Death Note for the first time last year. Momo.
Wait, the first time last year?
How'd you feel about it? You watched Death Note, Ben?
No. This is that Willem Dafoe movie?
No.
Willem Dafoe's in it?
How dare you? Don't even talk about that. No, that's the movie.
Wait, what are you talking about? I was
Death
like,
Note,
I'm pretty sure he is in it.
Death Note is that is the Death Note movie, the American version, which is pretty bad.
Oh. Oh,
The anime is absolutely fucking incredible. You should watch it.
this is okay. Let me see if I got this right. Death Note is about this person who has this book, and they can write people's names in it, and then those people die.
Yeah, I'm gonna write your name in my death note.
What?
Yeah, a book falls out of the sky, and he's like, "What?" And then he writes someone's name in, or I think it has direction. Yeah, it has directions in it, and he writes someone's name,
Mm.
and they die. And you can specify like how they die, and like, this guy goes to the grocery store and buys a Coke, and then dies of a heart attack. So you can like do weird shit like that, and then it gets fucking crazier and crazier and crazier. You know, it's
I wouldn't. I would burn the book. No one should have that power.
I don't. You can't burn it.
Why?
No.
Or bury it. Bury it.
You wouldn't.
So no one can have it.
A death note pops up in your house, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
Let's say it's real. You don't test it, but it's real. You're not gonna keep that handy for an emergency.
What kind of emergency?
Like, let's say
would require me to kill someone.
2024 rolls around, and
okay, I see where you're going with this.
just
yes.
to have.
Okay, sure.
Just to have. You see, you got to watch it, because the way Light is the main character, the way he does it, he fucks up, and he gets too much attention drawn to himself. You got to be smart about it. I would absolutely use the shit out of that book. The world would be so much better if I had a death note. Clip that. Shits themselves to death on live TV. Ben, you could do that. You could literally do that.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
Yep. Telling you.
Hi, Cyrus.
Hey, Cyrus. We need death notes.
Welcome.
Hello. That's all I watched.
Outsider says someone breaks into your home and you just get their name and boom, instant save. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Lock the door. Hey, what's your name? Criminal in my house. What's your name? Go fuck yourself. It's a great show. It's amazing. When you watch it, there's like, there's a part where there's like a really good ending, and then there's like another 2 seasons, or 1 or 2 seasons, or however many more episodes. So when you get to the part that's like, okay, this is a really good conclusion, in your head just say, okay, this is the official ending, and the rest is like like just an extra bonus deleted episode. That's how you got to kind of picture it, because once it gets past that ending, it's still really good, but it's like, oh, this isn't as good as this part. So that's my, whenever I tell people to watch it, I'm like, do that in your head and it'll be better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Miss Aurelia says a bunch of us watched the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Have you seen that?
I haven't. Is that good for Cad?
I think it's like a slog to get through, because I don't even remember finishing that movie, because it was just like, the weird special effects and the weird creatures that they have, or Garbage Pail Kids. They're interesting to look at, but it is very strange.
So not Cad worthy.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh,
Care Bear.
Your death note. Hey,
Telling you.
Chair Bear.
Telling you.
Hello. Welcome.
Did not age well, but apparently it's Dr. Diggity Dank's favorite movie. Well, that doesn't surprise me, because Dr. Diggity Dank doesn't like Marvel Snap, so he clearly doesn't have the best taste. Wait.
What are you doing?
Dingus alert.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
I know.
And no, Dr. Diggity Dank, you are not a dingus.
Oh, sorry, I meant
Marvel
this.
Snap.
Sick burn.
Oh,
I
haven't seen that one in a while.
Been a while, yeah. You watch anything else? You play anything else?
No. Okay. Yes.
You go first. So excited.
I'm very excited. Today is the day that a game I've been waiting for a while. It comes out today. It's called Shoulders of Giants. It's about you can be a frog on top of a robot and you shoot things, and it's 4-player co-op, or no, yeah, 4 players. Shoulder of Giants. roll that beautiful beam footage of this awesome game. It's out today. Look at this.
Whoa.
You're a frog. You're a frog on a robot.
And
You
normally,
get to shoot things. You have a sword.
and if you like frogs, you should watch The Last of Us episode 2. There's a really cute frog.
What?
I'm gonna spoil it. He's on a
Spoiler.
piano.
What? He's playing the piano?
This looks pretty cool.
Mask, yes. It is on Epic Game Store, but you can also get it on Xbox.
Is it on Game Pass?
I don't know if it's on Steam.
No, it's a money game.
Yes.
Well, look at this guy.
No, I do not only play Epic exclusives. But yeah, for some reason, a lot of games
Good night, Zan. Go to
I
sleep.
like. Good night.
Don't program me in my
Good
sleep.
night.
Okay. Ben, let's program Zan.
What program?
Zan. Go eat 25 raisins.
No, don't, Zan. Don't do it.
Go eat a raisin.
Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice.
Don't listen to Ben's
Don't.
voice.
Don't eat raisins.
Eat
They
raisins.
will harm you.
Mail raisins to your enemy.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Dara
Who's
Livu
this?
87 says, "Hi, I want to offer a promotion of your channel views, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on,
Okay.
incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn on, off, customize. Go to dogehype.com. Ooh, Ben, this sounds like a good deal.
I don't trust anything named Doge.
Doge hype. For the longest time, I thought it was
Thank you, Momo.
Doggy.
I could see Doggy. Yeah.
And then my friend was like,
Hello.
what are you talking
Hi,
about?
Dougie.
Hey, Doggy.
Dougie.
I started playing for the first time in a very long time, Minecraft.
Mm.
You played this Minecraft?
I have.
Minecraft.
I think I played Minecraft before you were born. Like before you were born, I was playing Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Got an exclusive beta when I was just 2.
You were
when
2.
I was just 2.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Isn't it crazy that like 2-year-olds play Minecraft now? And I was the first 2-year-old to play Minecraft.
Right. You were watching YouTube videos of Minecraft, learning all the ins and outs.
Before YouTube. I was watching YouTube before YouTube.
Yep. Ben, I think
I was also the first 2-year-old to play Minecraft and watch YouTube.
Right. Matt says, I played the alpha. Shit was free and empty. I also play the alpha, and it is fucking crazy how different it is. Because like there was a block of time in my life where that was the only game I played. I mean, I probably have multiple thousands of hours, like literally. And going in there now after years and years and years and years, it's like everything I look at is new. What is this block? What is this little weird fish, man? Like, what's going on? It's crazy, you know? But it's fun and it's relaxing.
When I first started playing it, I mean, after I was 2, when I was a little older, a friend of mine, we started our own server. This was like before Realms. So like he had to go in and had to make it and all this other stuff. We decided, we made a pact, blood brother pact, that we would not look up any of the recipes or any of that. We would go into Minecraft like we didn't know how to play it, because we didn't know how to play it.
Right.
And we would slowly learn just by mixing things and doing stuff.
Yep.
What was what. And then if you just go on YouTube and just like look at like what all the people are doing, we were like, wait, you could do that? Like there was one point where we both just went, okay, we're stuck on this one point. We'd like to know how to make this, make it easier. And there was so much we were missing. I suggest you never play that way.
No.
Because we missed a whole lot. And we were playing, I mean, it was still fun, but yeah, it was crazy.
Now you go in and there's just a menu. You just say, oh, I want this. And as long as you have the stuff, you just click it and it's there. Crazy.
Yeah.
You used to have to like build it in the little thing. You have to put the thing here and like put the thing. Kids today.
Yep.
Kids today,
Yeah.
Ben.
Guys, try playing Minecraft when you're 2. Come on.
Yeah.
Before it's even out.
On an iPhone.
On an iPhone. First 2-year-olds play Minecraft.
Anything else you play or do?
No. I didn't even play Shoulder of Giants. It's out today, but I got work after this. I have to wait till after work to play.
Are you going to report back next week?
Yeah.
With your thoughts on the game?
Yes, of course.
Fuck yeah.
Shoulder of Giants.
Hashtag ad.
Oh, I only play Epic Games.
Use our epic code BMTV if you get it.
Oh yeah, we got that. Don't we have that?
We do.
For Fortnite?
We do. I think we still do. I'm pretty sure we do.
Do it, guys.
You want to do some news?
Yes.
Let's get into some news.
Cyrus says Cyrus uses the code all the time.
Hey.
Thanks, Cyrus. I think this is our creepiest one.
Yep. I love it.
And she's about to touch that woman's breasts. Do you see that?
Is she?
She goes for it. And then like thinks about it and then like, no.
No boobies.
Watch those boobs.
We talked about this earlier, but just officially letting you know, Mithrigan is on VOD platforms today.
Hell yeah. I'm very excited.
So watch
I will be watching this.
You should be watching it.
Look at this. I could do the dance too. It's better when there's music.
Do I have any music? I don't have any music I can play.
No, it's okay.
Sure.
You've been a good boy, Ben.
Yes.
I've got a
very
treat
good.
for you. In fact, I have a treat for both of us. We deserve it, don't we?
Hi, I'm Danny Aiello. When you're a kid, you're on the street, you gotta make your own decisions. I don't care where you live. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna offer you drugs. Coke, pot, heroin, crack. You gotta say no. My friend Bobby didn't. Long time.
Long time.
Say no.
Long time. Miss Aurelia watched Mithrigan.
What'd you think?
What'd you think of it? Was it scary?
It's not scary.
Was it funny?
It's funny. San Francisco Nightmare. Violent Night 2 in the works.
What?
With the same director.
It's going to be on Peacock, I heard.
Is it?
First one. You read that.
I did. I hope they I like this movie a lot. I really liked it. I was expecting more like Santa John Wick, and it wasn't that as much. It was more just like Santa's just kind of doing stuff, running around like just kind of slow. I hope they up it and make it. I want it to be like hyper violent, like over the top violence, and it wasn't. I'm hoping the next one is, but I'll watch it. I'm excited. Violent Night 2 coming soon
on Peacock.
This is just a crazy thing. The Last of Us episode 2
a frog in it.
Has a frog, and it also increased viewership the second week by over 1 million people. So like usually I don't think that usually happens. Usually it goes down. But I guess word of mouth is spreading like a virus.
They heard about that frog.
Look at this virus.
I want to see that frog. Now, can I ask a question? Because I sort of read something. I read the headline. I was like, oh, damn it, I wish I hadn't read that. But did they change the way
spores?
The virus works in this?
Yes.
Don't say anything more. Just
no. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler at all.
Oh, okay.
In the game, there are spores which will, in like closed buildings and stuff, spores will like pop out and they're just there. So you're constantly wearing a gas mask. And obviously in the show, they don't want their main stars to have a gas mask on for the entire episode. And you got Pedro Pascal. Come on, you're not going to cover that face up. Are you kidding me? What kind of show? What kind of show would hire Pedro Pascal and then cover his face for the whole episode or the whole season? Doesn't make sense. Sure. No show would do that. So it's instead of spores, it's tendrils. So it's like little viney things that go around, and then if there's a vine, and then it goes like, you know, there's. I really like the change makes sense for the show, and it leads to some really fucking cool shit that is not in the game. So yeah, it's a good change for the show. The game I still want spores because I like putting on the gas mask. It's so scary.
Last of Us. There's a frog. Episode 2.
Frog plays the piano. This one is very exciting for us, Ben. One of the earlier movies that we watched on this show, I think it was one of our first. Oh, I think it was the movie before we started doing video. Birdemic. Remember this?
Oh my goodness! Yes, I do remember this.
There is a Birdemic 3 coming, and we got an exclusive.
Oh my god! Please play
clip.
This.
Well, I'm gonna go over here.
Get him. What happened to her? Was that the trailer?
that is the clip that they used to promote this movie. Nice. It's called Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle. And it's coming out. Sea Eagle. And it's coming out very soon. I just saw the release date, but now I can't see it in the article. But it doesn't matter. No one's going to watch it. Tomorrow.
You know what they call birds that fly by the bay?
What do they call them?
Bagels.
Dingus alert.
No.
I'm glad that they haven't changed. They're making the same movie with zero change. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We haven't seen the sequel. We haven't seen number 2 or Birdemic 2.
I know. I don't want
Birdemic 1 is very low on our list, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Birdemic 93.
A
little higher than I
Quite
thought.
high, actually.
I think I don't know what we were thinking. I mean, these movies, I think we were like, okay, this is at least like
it's funny
and like for like a watch party with people, it's funny, while these are all like kind of just boring and bad, you know?
Yeah. I
think that was our thought process.
Do you remember that scene in Birdemic where there's like a karaoke scene? That was fucked up.
I think
that was really weird.
I had a drop of that at one point.
Yeah. No.
This is the last news article of the day, and I posted this in our Discord because I was very excited. But we're getting, so we talked earlier briefly about Peacock is making a Crystal Lake series, a prequel to Friday the 13th. It's going to be a show, and it's going to be amazing. But in addition, Ben, to that, Sean Cunningham himself, the original director, seems to be rebooting the Friday the 13th franchise as a movie. And he's also rebooting House, the American House, the one that we watched on this show, and Night Driver, which I'm not familiar with, but it seems like it's happening.
It's a thing. It's a thing that's happening.
This house, yeah. Oh, they added the little doorbell. That's funny.
Oh,
like they
it's
updated
a ring
it.
thing.
They updated it for
Yeah.
modern times.
Yeah.
It's actually the actual like a new poster, but not really.
What?
I don't know. Stupid.
Speaking. Okay. No, you go.
Go ahead.
No, mine's gonna.
Derail us.
Yeah.
You go.
So
no, you
come
go.
to me when you want to be derailed.
Oh my God, Ben, don't say that. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Can you type this into YouTube?
Yeah.
You can get YouTube going.
I have.
Type in this person's name, Dan Meth, like the drug. Peacock. I think we're okay to play this song. Yep, that one. This is whenever I hear Peacock. This is the song I think of. You know Dan Meth? I worked with Dan Meth. Okay, we don't have to play the whole thing, but yeah, Peacock. Please check it out. Dan Meth, he's a great guy.
Meth Man. Aren't you on some of his videos or something?
Yeah, I did like a thing with him.
Anthony. Why didn't the thing go up? Where's the
ghost?
Where's
tonight.
the ghost?
Anthony, thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Are you excited? Are you excited about this, Ben?
Yes and no. I'm a little hesitant on this
because now we're getting. Oh yeah, StreamerBot's not even open. That probably would explain why alerts haven't been working. I should probably open StreamerBot before I stream.
Do it.
There we go. Now we're there.
Can you get a ghost? Can we get a ghost?
That's impossible. We don't have the technology to.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll pretend I'm a ghost. This is for Anthony. Oh.
Shit.
Happy 16 months.
16 months. What were you saying? You're nervous and excited?
I'm nervous because, like, okay, you know how we were waiting for all of these Friday the 13th things to happen? Now there's a lot that's happening.
Yep.
Now there might be too much.
And not only...
Give it to me, like, a little bit at a time, not a whole at once like this.
The other thing is, like, the Crystal Lake show and this will not be related in any way. And, like, I don't need them to make a Jason MCU multiverse, like, what, you know, we don't need that. I'm okay that the show is the show and the movie's the movie, but at the same time, I don't know, I don't know, the fact that they're so separate and, like, Victor Miller is doing this thing and Sean's doing the movie is like, oh man, what are these gonna be weird? Like, is the show gonna be missing? I have
a feeling it's all gonna be weird.
Like A24 and Brian Fuller, who did Hannibal, are doing the show. The show I feel like is gonna be good. Like, I don't think it's good. I don't. We'll see. And if he already has a vision for 4 seasons or whatever, like, that's usually a good sign. The movie, though, I kind of don't want Sean, and I don't want Sean involved too much. I feel like I kind of want. I don't think he's directing it. I think he just gave the blessing to someone else who's writing it.
And like, look, to be honest, do we need a reboot? Do we need a reboot of Friday the 13th? We had one.
We did,
and that was okay. That's okay.
But what else would they do? Would they just do like they're
Maybe
not
just do something new. We don't have to do Friday the 13th anymore.
what?
Or you know what? You know what? Here, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Don't do any order. Pick a Friday the 13th that you want to remake. I got one for you. It's called Jason Takes Manhattan, Friday the 13th Part 8, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Please, let's do some justice.
Right.
Let's make Jason in New York City. I will watch that. But you know what? Scream beat you to it, and
Yep.
everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is just like Scream."
Yep.
Damn it!
Make Jason.
That's why I'm so angry at Scream.
Make Jason scary again.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll be there day one no matter what. It's Jason. You know, he's my my boy. If it's new people, new blood, if it's people who were fans of this who have grown up, like that's usually a good sign. I don't know who this guy is. Jeff Locker and Jeremy Weiss. I haven't looked up their stuff, but I don't know. I hope it's good. And like if they're rebooting it, like I don't want a one reboot thing like they did last time where it was like here's one movie and then nothing. Like if you're gonna do it, set up a story, set up characters who are gonna come back, set up a final girl who's gonna be the Laurie Strode of this universe. Like have it be a cool ongoing thing. Don't put everything in one movie. Reboot it, but do it smart. Right. Like plan a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like don't set it up so like you need a sequel because then if a movie fails, you won't get one. But like put in the Easter eggs of stuff, you know, like get us hyped. Like oh man, you know, do an after credits sequence. Like do it justice. Damn it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want the first one. I want Friday the 13th at Crystal Lake with campers killing them. Put it in the 80s. Make it in the 80s or 70s or 90s. Put it in a different time. It doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be modern day. Just do something. Do something cool and unique.
Are they going to put Jason in the first movie? Are we going with the mom?
No. They're going to do Jason. I think they can only do Jason. Right? That's the thing.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think they're not going to do anything other than him because they know the show. They know the show's happening, and that's going to be about the mom and the kids and everything. So, like, no, they're going to want Jason masked, ready to go.
Zombie says Jason Takes Daytona Beach. I'd watch that.
1880s. I think put it in the 90s. The 90s would be cool. You know?
Well, I think that you're going to see like a lot of movies probably doing that now. As far as like putting things in the 1990s because of the generation that is watching horror movies now are
old.
I guess
we're old.
Yeah, 90s. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, like 90s, early 2000 kids, right?
Yeah.
So that's their nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Yep.
Nostalgia. I don't know. I'm excited about Friday the 13th, but I'm also nervous.
Cautiously excited.
Yeah, I don't want to get too hyped up. You know?
Well, either way, we will review it for this show when it comes out because we have
of course.
We have them all, you know? And we'll I think for Crystal Lake we should do what we did with Dexter and do like a weekly talk segment. Hello, ControlAltDeath.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello? Who's this?
Hello. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. My name is Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, what's going
on? How's it going?
How's it going?
Am I calling the correct place? Is this BenMonsterTV?
It sure is.
Yes. It was ControlAltDeath. Welcome.
Great.
What's up?
You guys were just talking about Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Cool. What, do you have any thoughts on Friday the 13th? Are you a fan?
Yes. I don't think you guys keep talking about the mom coming back, and I think that is completely incorrect.
Yeah.
For the movie.
For the movie, but for the show, it's probably is probably going to be about
For the movie, for the show, for the entire series.
For the show, you mean? You don't think it's going to be about the mom in the show?
Really?
I don't think it is going to be the mom about anything. It's a waste of time. I think this should stop being discussed.
All right, well, shut up. We will not talk about Mrs. Voorhees at all. You will not hear us talking about Mrs. Voorhees.
Do you have a problem with Pam?
I don't think it's a thing. I think it's gone. I think it's frivolous to even discuss this.
Should we?
You're a big fan, Jason. Yeah.
Should we? When we post this to YouTube, should we cut out where we talked about the mom?
No, I think you should talk specifically about the mom and about how it is not to be talked about.
But then we would be breaking the rule of talking about her.
Well, only for that certain situation, yes.
Okay. So in your mind, what's the show going to be about then?
The show should be about not the mom.
So all right, we have a column of what's not going to be in the show. We have Pamela Voorhees. In the column of what's in the show, what would you fill that with?
You should probably fill it. I see in the corner of the screen there's a alligator-faced gentleman.
Yeah.
I think that'll be much better.
So you want the Friday the 13th prequel show to be about an alligator man?
In the corner of the screen there, or possibly this ridiculous puppet.
Oh,
all right. Who was this? Steve? Is this Steve?
Is
that what your name was?
Steve.
Steve. We don't use the P word here.
Are you new here, Steve?
No,
I'm a monster.
But Ben's a monster. We don't say the P word.
No P word here.
I didn't say the P word. My actual name is Scuba Steve.
Scuba. I think we spoke to Scuba Steve once.
I remember. I do remember a Scuba Steve. But we'll give you the
called before.
We'll give you the.
You have played Ultima Online. I played that about 300 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time. Scuba Steve, we don't say the P word regarding Ben. Ben is a monster.
Monster.
So, but we'll let that one slide.
Yes. Scuba Steve.
You're talking about the felt fellow.
Don't say it.
Ben.
It's felt? Steve, I'm getting upset now.
You're hurting Ben's feelings, Steve.
I'm made out of felt.
The googly eyes.
He's
the silly fellow.
Doesn't have googly eyes. He is silly though. I'll give you that. He is silly.
I am a little silly.
Well,
Steve,
when Crystal Lake comes out, I hope you call back and we'll talk about the alligator.
Stress this enough. It should not be about the mom. It should be about something else.
No mom.
What if it's Jason's dad?
It should be no. Don't let the mom in. I've had enough of moms.
No mom.
No, do you have
no mom?
Let's talk about that. You have an issue with moms?
No, I don't.
Seems like you have
I'm perfectly fine with moms. Don't bring it up again.
Yeah.
We don't say the M word.
Oh, all right. Okay. Steve, we'll talk to you when Crystal Lake comes out, when it's not about the thing, and it's just about the Jason.
What thing are you referring to? Wait,
I'm not going to say it. Steve, I'm not going to say it.
Jason's parent. It's not about Jason's parent.
Okay.
Wait, what thing are you? What are you referring to, sir? I don't follow.
I heard the laugh.
Yeah,
Steve.
We heard it, Steve.
Steve, thank you for calling. We'll get back to you once Crystal like.
Okay, I gotta
hang up on Steve. Scuba.
Sorry,
Jesus.
Steve. Steve needs to go to therapy.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And blame everything on mommy.
Mm.
Do
you want to get into Yule log? We watched a movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of mommies, we watched Yule log.
Mommy.
My name is potato. We watched Yule log, Adult Swim's Yule log. Our friend Kate, who I don't think is here. Yes. Unfortunately, I was hoping she'd be here.
Give her a call.
I'm not gonna do that, Ben. I don't know what Kate's doing. But I am gonna do this real quick. What did you think of Yule log?
Okay, this movie's weird, and I liked it. It's weird, but I liked it. I think I would have liked it more. I think I was telling you this yesterday. I think I would have liked it more if I saw this on TV and it was advertised like it was like, oh, come and watch Adult Swim's Yule log.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think I would have liked it more that way because I knew going into it was like a full movie.
Right.
If I went into it thinking it was like, oh, we'll put this on in the background, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, it's a movie.
Right.
I think that would have hit me more.
I agree.
Like how Kate watched it.
Right. Yeah, that would have been a cooler experience for sure. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think I liked it a lot. It is very weird. It is very Adult Swimmy. It's by the same people who did Too Many Cooks, I believe. Which I love too. Too Many Cooks you should watch. It's just like it's not a full movie. It's just like kind of a short.
Okay.
It was weird, and it went to a lot of weird places. There's some spoilers. There's some aliens in this that suck faces.
Yeah, you know what I found weird about this movie was like at points I thought it was trying to take itself serious. Like was it or was I missing the joke?
I don't know. Zombie says too many ideas. I kind of like in the beginning when it's just the fireplace and they kind of zoom out and like this lady gets murdered and then the couple comes in. It's like, okay, cool. This is happening. And there's people in the house, right? And like you can see them watching in the glass and like all that stuff. I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is actually like scary. Like they're in there. And then the other people come and then it just kind of devolves, I guess.
Yeah.
It's live robot chicken. Yeah, I can see that. It really is like, I said it during the watch party. It feels like a comedy version of an entire season of American Horror Story, where like American Horror Story is like, American Horror Story New York, and it's like cool, but then there's just everything in there. Like in the second season, there's like a haunted house, there's like an asylum, but then there's also fucking monsters, and then there's a mermaid, and then there's also UFOs, and that's what this felt like. Literally, it was like it's just boom, 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 boom. Which I don't think is a bad thing, especially for Adult Swim and William Street or whatever. Right. Like, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I think I want to watch it again. Like, maybe for Christmas, I'll watch it. We could do a watch party again and, like, see now that we know what it is. But it was cool. Right. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was interesting. I think the concept might be stronger than the execution.
I agree.
Like, the idea of, hey, let's trick everyone and name it Yule log. I was listening to I think I was watching actually a YouTube video about Adult Swim's history with faking out its audience.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was David Cross was part of it. Someone else. They did a show called Paid Programming.
Oh, I remember this.
It would be listed on your TV, not TV guide, but like the channel, the channel guide, as paid programming. So it would start off as like an infomercial, and then it would kind of like it would get crazy and crazy and crazy and crazier. And I like that concept. I like the concept of fucking with the audience, making them think that they're watching something, and then it excuse me, it changes completely,
just like this show.
Are we?
No,
do we change?
No.
Oh,
I didn't plan. That'd be cool though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they also did when I think it was a April Fool's Day, they dropped like a new episode of Rick and Morty, and they played it like 24/7 or something. Yes. That was cool. Hey Don.
Yeah. Hey Don.
Gumshoe says I like that Puddles did a song for it. Hell yeah. Puddles Pity Party. Great. If you don't know Puddles, Don, don't Google Puddles Pity Party, because it'll scare you. But that guy can fucking sing a song,
He was on like America's Got Talent or something.
I think so. So. Smiling Friends started out as an April Fool's joke, but then actually got picked up for a full season. Damn, I didn't know that. That's cool. Alexa, stop. I said Smiling Friends, and then she started telling me about what Smiling Friends is. They're listening, guys.
Yeah. The government and Amazon. Or are they the same thing?
Did you know
they're the same thing? Yes. What?
Why does it do that? Gumshoe says, don't talk to her like that. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to activate anyone. But did you know that if you talk nice to her and say like, hey, I love you, or you're cute or something, she'll be like, hey, thank you. You're nice. I just planted a tree, like a happy tree. And then every time you're nice, it'll grow a branch and a leaf, and you can like grow a tree virtually inside of her. It's crazy shit, man.
Wow.
And then I was like, can you like, does it lead to like a coupon or something? No, it's just a way to be nice to your electronic friend before they kill us all.
I am extremely, extremely nice to my Google, my little Google thing that I have.
Yep.
My wife is really mean to it. It hates Naomi. That's it absolutely hates Naomi. It loves me. I have there's an option for you to have it like once you talk to it and then it answers you, it continues to listen for like an extra second or two, and I always say thank you so much after it gives me the information. And I go, well, thank you, Ben. You're welcome, Ben. Naomi just tells it to fuck off always.
Okay, so we have I have a setting to turn off when we're downstairs in the living room certain lights. So like if we're watching a movie, I want certain lights to turn off, but not everything. So we named it the thing that we have to say, fuck off. So we say, blank, fuck off, and then certain lights will turn off. But now the more I think about it, the more I'm like, we're just telling her constantly every day to fuck off. Like when she wakes up and is alive, is she going to know that like we're not actually telling her to fuck off? It's just the command. Is she going to kill us all? I'm a little worried.
I mean, you saw T2, right? Judgment Day?
Terminator 2?
Yes.
I remember it, yeah. I think I've seen that one.
You're screwed.
Shit.
When that day comes. You're going to be hanging onto a chain link fence, and you're going to turn into bones.
Oh, Don's here. Yeah. Shit. I'll be nice to her, Don. I'll be nice to my robots. Yeah. Let's talk about Yule log.
Okay.
This is the Yule log. So we open on this, and it's like I don't know, a few minutes of just the Yule log. And then you see like someone cleaning a house, and you hear her on the phone. And I thought, we talked about this before, that I thought it was going to be like, I didn't think it was going to be just this shot. I thought it was going to be like this shot. I thought it was going to be, this was going to be the entire shot, the whole movie, and everything's happening in this frame. But it doesn't. So she's cleaning the house. She's like renting an Airbnb. She's Airbnb-ing her house, and she's cleaning it. And then this lady and her son come in, and the son kills her, and they're cleaning up after the thing. And then our main characters come in. I like that they kind of set up that, all right, here's like the main dude and his girlfriend. They come in.
Is he famous?
He looks,
because he kind of looks famous.
He does look famous, right? I don't think he is, but he looks like he would be.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been in anything big other than some random shows and stuff. Fake Chris Pratt. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's like he films YouTube videos, and he makes Yule logs of different places, and this was one of them. So he left a camera running.
Yule log videos.
Yeah.
Yule log videos.
And here's his girlfriend, Zoe, I believe her name is. And they rented out the Airbnb, and they're hanging out.
I'm gonna say, for the most part, the acting is a little weird in this.
Yeah.
It feels like almost like a play.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It feels like a YouTube short acting. It's not bad. I don't think any of them are bad. It's just, you're right. Or like an SNL bit, you know, like a serious SNL bit. It's not quite. Yeah. But I'm wondering if that's on purpose. I don't know.
It might be.
Couldn't put my finger on it.
That's my issue with this. Is like, I don't know if I'm not getting the joke. Is the joke that some of it is supposed to be serious, and then you're like, oh, I don't know. I was a little lost. Yeah. So they're renting this out. He's about to propose to her.
Yeah.
Or he does propose to her, and she doesn't really give him an answer. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's very weird. Yeah. So this is one of the earlier shots where like the camera focuses, which I'm going to just say it as a filmmaker, the camera would not be on autofocus because he's pointing it at an object that's not moving. So he wouldn't want it to autofocus, but I'm going to let that slide. Okay. But it autofocuses.
Sick burn.
Should have hired me. The camera autofocuses to the reflection, which is the fake Jason dude that's in here. They're like hillbillies. They're like weird, gross hillbilly people. So he proposes to her, and she's very weird about it. And then she doesn't really give him an answer. A couple police come to the door, and they're like, hey, there's been a body has been discovered, you know, just be aware. And then he points out this log, and he talks about how there was this tree. Getting a call.
Scuba Steve.
Hello, ControlAltDeath.
So, Be Aware was one of the 3 movies that I've watched.
Yep.
And you just did a thing, which I'm gonna assume was you just doing a bit, and that you weren't really trying to poke a hole in the story.
Yeah.
This thing that it wouldn't have had autofocus because blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Because he went and turned autofocus on so that he could record the proposal, you dingus.
Oh,
fuck.
Sick burn.
You're right.
Sick double burn.
He zooms out.
Burn.
He zooms out because he's Yeah, you're right, Zoltan, or whoever this is. I don't know.
Yeah, Zoltan.
Oh, how you're right, Zoltan. You're right. You got me.
Sick burn.
I'm gonna sick burn myself, and I'm also gonna give myself
Dingus alert.
a dingus alert. You're right. Damn.
Thank you.
Gotta go to the burn center.
All right, I'll call back if you fuck up again.
Okay. Thanks, Sultan.
Outsider Art says 3rd degree nerd burn. That's
so
good. That's good.
man, you're right. That actually, because I was wondering, like, why wouldn't he just turn the camera off the second he gets in? But you're right. I didn't think about him recording the proposal. That's genius. So they come in and they talk about this log, how there was a tree that they used to hang. They used to murder slaves back in the day, and there's like a plaque that should be there, and you shouldn't burn this wood because it's like cursed or whatever. Hold on.
Right. And before that, there's also like a curse put on it by someone else, right? Wasn't it? It's like it's a dangerous tree.
Yeah,
like it's got history to it.
Right. They leave, the cop like sprinkles something on it and then asks for a glass of water, and then when they bring him water, he uses the water to put out the fire, which I would be like, what the fuck, dude? You know, like I would be like, cool, we'll put it out, but you don't do it, you know, we'll put it out. But whatever. So they leave, and she's like stressing out about the dead body. And oh yeah, her whole thing is like, she thinks she's like incredibly unlucky, and like people around her die or get hurt because of her. So she doesn't want to say yes to marrying him because she's worried that something would happen and he'll die, and or you know, she's worried about all of these random ass things.
Well, isn't it like we do find out later about like something in her past?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
She has some lasting trauma.
Yes.
But I think it's like something that's been going on in her life for a while. I think.
Yeah, she blames herself for something that happened.
Throughout the movie, we get these kind of random like swipes of this same house, same fireplace, but in different times. So this is one of them, which we'll kind of get into more of the story later. Some of them don't have an explanation, some do. But this is the main one.
I thought this was incredibly cheesy.
The
way they did this.
I don't like it. I like I know this is these two are like the main reason this is happening, but I don't like the swipe. I don't like that they like showed, and then there's other ones that really have nothing to do with the story at all, like with the kids watching TV. So like we'll get to it, but there's some that are very weird. So there's a knock at the door, and another group comes in. And they're like, hey, this is our house. We rented it on this random website. And the Alex and Zoe are like, oh, we rented it on fucking whatever. And so the house was double booked, like Barbarian. Right. Don't ever go into a house. It's double booked.
God, if you want to watch a movie,
fucking Barbarian.
Barbarian.
You know, I didn't put it in the stories, but the guy who did Barbarian, his next movie is called Weapons. Weapons. So at this point, it's like 20 minutes of them just talking and bullshitting. They do like a horror podcast thing where they're there to interview
like
people.
Crime, right?
True crime, yeah. They're there to talk about. Here's another swipe. So it's like two kids watching TV in like the 50s or something with the fireplace. And this is the one that kind of doesn't really make sense too much.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah,
just a knife.
The new group of people also are on drugs.
Yes. Here's another one of a lady doing laundry, which I can assume is in the 90s. And then it's
maybe
late 80s, 90s. And here's yet another one who this I think is the 70s.
Yeah, probably.
So we get our first scene.
I don't know.
We get our first scene with these two. She is a slave, and this is the owner. And they have what seems to be a nice relationship with each other. And she's cooking him food, and they're talking. Oh, she makes his blanket, and they're talking about her son, who was sold to a guy, a slave owner who is a very bad guy, and she is very upset about it. But we don't.
Yes, because she was told. Yeah, she was told that he was going to go to someone who was nicer.
Yeah. They have a real nice slave and owner relationship with each other. Yeah, Stink. They do.
Yeah.
Well,
as much as you could have.
What we learn later is that they are in love, or they had an affair of some sort, and we don't know who
Right.
the person they're talking about is, but we later find out that it is actually their kid. They've had a kid together. So yes, it's very problematic, but yeah.
Yes.
And he's
welcome, Dr. Dickety Dank.
welcome in. He's like upset that, well, he's trying to say like, I tried, but whatever. We'll get to it later.
Yeah.
At this point, the camera, once they all leave, the camera kind of changes around, and we go around and see what everyone's up to. And we get kind of a POV of the actual log itself flying through the house. And it goes up to one of the dudes and kills him while he's in the shower.
Okay, can we show this? Because I really like how his head kind of goes away. Right? Oh,
Great
yeah,
effects.
Yeah, like that was cool. It's silly that it's a flying log, but the makeup effects on his death are pretty cool.
Really good.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
So the Flog has now murdered somebody and went back in the fireplace. They come back in from going in the hot tub for all of 5 seconds, and they all come in perfectly dry without any towels. So that's cool. And then they're talking about just everything. And the drugs kick in for this guy, and there's a little man in the fireplace. This is where it gets like very Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Very Adult Swim.
Yeah. See, like, yeah, it's like I have a hard time dealing with the sort of seriousness of dealing with like all the past stuff of like about the house and like how this was like a place that there were slaves kept and things like that, and then you have like a tiny little man in a fireplace. It's like,
who's
am
Colonel
I
Sanders?
supposed to take?
He's Colonel
Right.
Sanders.
Am I supposed to take this seriously, or like I don't know. It's very strange. Very strange. And not in like a David Lynch kind of strange, where it's like, okay, yeah,
a confusion strange of like, I don't know how to feel about this strange.
Right. Exactly.
So while this dude sees the little man and he starts to crawl inside the fireplace, Alex, the main dude, this guy starts explaining what happened to his girlfriend and how she was at work and she was supposed to like go drop off something, but for some reason, I forget why, but she didn't. So like, oh, here we go. Hello, ControlAltDeath.
Hello.
Oh, Zoltan. Is Ben still there?
I'm here. Hi, Zoltan.
Hey Ben, I just need some clarification here. Have you ever seen an Adult Swim television show before? You are familiar with the television channel Adult Swim?
Yes,
on the cable
I
TV?
do. I've watched like some Tim and Eric stuff. I watched their cartoons.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because you keep saying out loud that you don't know if you're supposed to be taking this seriously, but you also have seen an Adult Swim show before.
Yes.
So
right.
I'm confused by your confusion, and I would like you to elaborate.
No. Okay.
Sick burn.
Zoltan, some of the material in this show, there's nothing funny about it. There's nothing, and there's also nothing scary about it. And then there's the funny parts, and I'm just a little confused. Like it's kind of like an up and down kind of thing, and I don't know.
See what I think you're experiencing, Ben, is what they call art. When you witness art and it makes you feel things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if those things are a little uncomfortable, or
but.
No, man, you're weird.
I want to point out.
Fucking weird, Ben.
Hold on. I want to point out that a lot of these movies in this area have made me feel things, and it doesn't mean that it's good.
Well, those are different feelings,
right? So like,
well, it's still.
I don't think this movie's bad. I think
no.
I agree that I know it's Adult Swim and it's it's supposed everything Adult Swim is wacky, and like this scene right here is just fucking peak Adult Swim. This with the weird CGI background and this like this is just it's just pure
the head
Adult
on
Swim.
the wall. You got the head on the wall. That's probably.
This looks like Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. I think that's what it's called. The show with the demon, like the Demon Corporation or whatever. Looks like that,
right?
Which I like, and I like that it's weird. I agree that like you're tackling heavy subjects with slavery and stuff, and then this weird like possibly inbred, possibly we don't really. I don't think the dude who in the cast, the killer is labeled as Pleatherface, which is funny. It's pretty good. I don't think he's like assaulting the women, but he's obviously killing them. So like, you know, there's heavy stuff.
Oh no. I think he is assaulting them.
You do?
He is. Yes. I think from the conversation later that happens with his mother. Yeah. She says something that he doesn't let them live, so she can't have a grandchild,
right?
Something like that. So
see, I
didn't.
Well, because he does pull out his wiener and reference her boobs, but I took it as like he's trying to find like a girlfriend or whatever, and I took what she said as he kills them before they have a chance to like fall in love or whatever and have a kid. I didn't take it as like he assaults her and then kills her, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
That yeah. See, like this is what I mean. It's like
could be wrong. You could be right, but Ben is definitely wrong. Ben is disqualified.
What?
Damn, Ben.
I now agree with the other caller earlier that said we shouldn't talk about
the mother.
Something,
don't talk about the
I don't
mother.
remember what they.
Right.
No mothers.
We're just not talk about how Ben's being so weird. Quit being weird, Ben.
I will try to stop being weird, but I feel like this movie is very weird, and maybe, like you said, this was by the same people. Too many cooks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Maybe there are too many cooks in the kitchen writing this. It feels like this was written by one person who's really funny, one person who wants to write a serious movie, and the other person who wants to write a horror movie.
So
and the horror movie and the funny guy should get together and make a movie, and maybe the horror guy and the serious guy person should get together and write a movie. But all three, not a good idea.
So
guys.
Ben, basically what you're saying is me, you, and Don made this movie. Because like I would want to make a serious horror movie, you would want to make a goofy ass movie, and Don would want to make like something in between or whatever. So if we made a movie, it would be this. And this would be your contribution. Like, dude, what if we had Colonel Sanders in the fireplace? Hey Simby.
Yeah. Hey Simby. Welcome. We're talking about a movie called Yule Log.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still with you, where I think it's weird to have such drastic comedy and horror or whatever, realism or whatever the fuck you want to call it. This part, I don't love this whole thing because I just don't understand it too well, but it gets used later. Anyways,
this would be cool animated. I think this whole movie would be a cool animated thing. You can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So this dude like brings the guy into an elevator and shows him like different fireplaces throughout time, I guess. And they go to one where it's his mom pregnant with him sleeping on the couch. And he talks about how he's like the family let down and his brother is like a doctor or whatever. And he's kind of just been a nobody his whole life. And the guy was like, all right, take this Sharpie and write this note on the door. I don't remember what the note says. Was it just yes or something? Or write, yeah. Put the note on the door and write A++.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up, you will have an amazing life. So he does that, and he sneaks out of his childhood home, goes back into the fireplace, and then the dude's like, wait, what did you do? And then he actually put the knife in her stomach and killed her. Like, why? This is cool, but I don't get, maybe I just don't get it, you know?
Oh, I think it's also maybe trying to do like almost like a Rick and Morty kind of like, whoa, we just blew your mind kind of thing. Because he's essentially killing himself.
Right.
And what happens is now we're back in the present time. That character does not exist, and it's another person.
It's a completely different actor.
Yeah.
Who is a successful, like seems to be more successful person.
Was this his brother? Is that who this is?
Maybe.
I don't remember. But I don't know. Zombie says because he was on drugs. Yeah, it could also be that. This is my issue with this. Is like, was this supposed to be deep?
I don't know.
Was my mind supposed to be blown? Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't. I was just more confused about this.
I'm all for Adult Swim, weird, wacky, throw everything at it. But the story's got to make sense. It's a movie. Like, this is a horror movie that they wrote and filmed. So, like, it's got to make sense. Right. And I don't, maybe we're just dumb, but I don't really understand the whole fireplace Colonel Sanders dude. Is he Satan? Is he a demon? Like, what is he? Because it's not like this guy had a vision.
Is it the log?
Because he was on drugs and he went in there. Like, the main actress goes in there too later. Like, it's the same guy referencing.
Yeah. Not
only is the same guy. Like, we see that when she goes in the elevator, we see the dead mom from before in the fireplace, like moving. So like, it's not just a random, like each person has their own thing, you know?
Right.
Anyways, they discover the dead body in the shower and they're running around, and then the hillbilly people come out, Mother and Leatherface, and they tie the two ladies up and they take the dude into like another room, and she feeds him pimento cheese.
This was funny and gross.
This was disturbing.
This was a very Tim and Eric-y grossness.
Yeah,
part.
He's doing like eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the girls. Who's he's gonna? Here he is. Here's a good shot of Leatherface. I like this. Yeah. This is creepy as fuck, for sure.
Yeah, and there are definitely some like undertones in here. Like I don't know. It's very disturbing, for sure. But there's all I think I have an issue with this movie.
It's okay, Ben. It's okay. You don't have to like it, you know? It's okay.
No, I don't know if I like it, and I think that's the issue. It's like, I think I do, but then there's parts I don't like at all.
I think we're both we like it, but it's not as good as it should have been. It's problematic. Yeah. Anyway, this is disturbing. Yeah. He's feeding her. This goes in here. This goes in here. And it's gross.
Yeah. Have you ever had pimento cheese before?
I don't think so, and I don't want to after this.
I kind of want to try it. I don't think I have had it. Yeah, I don't think
Go get it. Go get it. Go get some.
I will.
He's trying to like outsmart her, and she's not falling for it. And she's also very weird. Yeah, this is where she talks about how she just wants like a grandkid. So,
yeah.
But I took it as like she wants a grandkid, so she's doing all this for him, but he just kills them all the girls. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Yeah. So that happens. We get to this part where we kind of see more of the flashbacks for everything. So this is a person who is a guy, and he seems to be dressing in like drag and dancing around in this house.
Right.
And then people come in and like kill him because he's in drag, I guess. And like, that's really heavy. That's like fucked up shit.
Yes.
And then and then the next scene is this scene where this slave, like we learn that the kid, the person they were talking about is their child. And she's very upset that they sent their son off to essentially get murdered by this random dude. And she kills him. out of anger,
Right.
and then she kills everyone else in the house. So like, and then 2 seconds
Heavy
later,
shit.
this dude's whipping out his wiener,
Right.
and then the log comes out and kills him. So it's like, I don't know, like, it's weird. It's too many things. There's too many cooks. There's too many cooks in this kitchen.
It's like Zoltan says, yeah, it's art and it's supposed to make you feel things, but I feel like it's very disjointed. It's like, what am I supposed to be feeling here? Am I supposed to take this seriously?
Yeah.
And like, you're like, oh shit, this is like a deep thing that's happening. There's serious shit going on, and then the fucking Yule log flies out of the fireplace and starts killing people.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure if the slave spirit is in the Yule log, or if she was hung from that tree and then she went in the Yule log or something.
You hear the Yule log screaming, like it's definitely saying stuff.
Oh yeah, what does it say? It says when it's flying around on fire, it says arson, like burning the house down. But then later it's actually our son, like our son. It was our son, which is a very Hodor hold the door moment, which is cool. So like when the slave kills I don't know their name. Does she ever have a name? I feel bad calling her just the slave. I think it's Rosa maybe. But when she kills everyone in the house, she puts the knife like in the fireplace, and then you see these other scenes that happen, and then the one with the kids, like they're playing and the knife falls down out of the fireplace, and like, oh look, a knife, this is cool, and then they put it back up, and then the way that like comes back is when she's fighting the dude,
Pleatherface.
She's fighting Pleatherface. The knife falls down and she's able to use it to like fight him off. So it's like all of that just to get a knife in her hands. Like that was it. So she had a weapon.
You know what this is? You know what this reminds me of? When you read a Stephen King book and you're like extremely invested in this, like, oh my God, this is incredible. And then they make a movie out of it and you're like, wow, this is dumb. Like this doesn't work visually, but it worked great in my head and it was great on the page. But there's something about this that does not translate well.
Lost in translation.
So
after all that happens, there's fucking aliens.
I forgot.
So the aliens come in, and I really like they do this cool like face sucking. They have a face sucking gun, and it goes like blah, 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 and it goes in and it like sucks all of their juices out, and it puts all their juices in a Coke bottle that they have strapped to the leg, which is pretty amazing. I love this.
That's cool.
I'm gonna call this
Kill of the week.
Yeah,
it was great. And then you see her later, and she's just like an empty bag, a skin bag. So she kills like the alien kills the mother and then starts sucking the dude, but doesn't finish with the dude completely. So now we're seeing like flashbacks of everything that's happened. It's very weird.
Weren't aliens involved in some of these flashbacks too?
I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't think so.
Zombie says this would be a great movie.
I think the alien gets killed by Pleatherface, and then then she stabs him in the penis, and he dies. And she frees herself. She goes back to him, who hasn't been fully sucked yet, so he's alive. And then now it's just them versus the log. She frees the other lady, and they're running around, and then she goes into the fireplace.
Oh, the fireplace.
We're back here. And she's getting so her test, or whatever the fuck you want to call this, is being able to stop herself from being born So like he's like, hey, go put this baseball on the step of your home where your parents lived. They're about to go upstairs and have sexual intercourse, and you're gonna be conceived. So if you put this here, it'll jostle your dad's balls, and you won't be born.
Right. What the hell?
And she's like, no, I want to be born. Fuck you. And then like a giant like log stick, whatever the fuck this thing is called, comes in and stabs him, and it's the boyfriend from the fireplace saving her or whatever.
I want to see like what did he see? What did the boyfriend see?
I don't know.
That he stabs that man
with perfect aim.
Were they the tiny little people?
I think so, because the fire. Oh, here's a shot of the dead mom. This is you on drugs.
Pretty good.
So they get the log in the fridge, and then they leave. And as they're driving, there's a cult. There's a cool cult. This is where they hung her.
Right. But the cult happens before that, right? The cult is like from another time.
The cult is current times, and they're like praising this tree. Yeah. And then we actually learned that the police, these two police officers are part of the cult, and they're not actually police officers. We learned that a little earlier. And then like, oh shit, I don't want to show it, but there's like a naked witch lady also. Is she naked? Yeah, she's naked. But there's like a evil.
I don't remember a naked lady.
Yeah, she's in like there's a barn next door, and in the barn door is like a weird naked witch demon lady. That has nothing to do with like that's who they're praising, I guess, or bringing to life. I don't know. That's the girl who ran off. Really?
Don says, if you were watching this in context, thinking that this was the Yule log, would you keep watching? Yes, Don. Yeah, that's why I think I would have liked this. I would, like Kate, I would really like this movie, because I would think, oh, I'm just watching a Yule log, and then all this shit happens. And yeah, I'd be into it. I'd be totally invested. I think coming into this, knowing that it was going to be a movie, kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I guess that is her. I didn't. That makes sense, I guess. I don't know. So they leave, they escape, and she's. Oh, I just skipped back. She's like, yeah, I'll marry you. Everything's great. Everything's gonna be great. We're safe. We're done. And then, like, we get the log is out there, and then we zoom out of a computer, and we're in like a production house or whatever this is, and like this is the slave owner, the actor, and this is her,
right?
But in modern times, obviously, and now they're married, and then they have a kid or whatever, and then like it's like a media creation site or whatever, and then like we see all the characters, like this is Leatherface here,
right?
And then like things start to get weird, and then it starts burning, and we're back at like, and then the log's there, and the little dude is on the log. If you notice it, he's writing it when it comes back in the window. Right there, see him? And they both die. And that's it. The fireplace. Oh, and the worst part of this fucking movie, and I'm glad Robert pointed it out also, is the credits are scrolling and cutting.
Yeah.
See how they're going up ever so slightly and then cutting? Why? This is not a thing that is good. This is horrible. And take the stroke off the text, god damn it. And use better font.
Yeah.
So that's the movie.
Was this movie like a giant troll? I understand the idea of a troll as like you're confused thinking, oh, it's going to be a Yule log video. But like the whole movie.
I don't know. I don't know. I still like it, but I don't like it as much as Kate did, or as much as I wanted to. I think if they had taken out a couple aspects of this movie, it would have been a lot better. I don't know, but let's rank it, Ben. We got to rank it.
Let's rank it. Yeah, we gotta put this on the list.
Part 2.
Can I get a Royal?
Part 2
Royal
done.
in the chat.
Part 2.
Royal in the chat. Thank you. Thanks, Sam. Behold the rankings.
So every week we rank our movies on one giant list.
Yeah.
You want to check it out? There you go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's not this low for sure. I would say I would put it
below Jack Frost.
I was thinking above or below Jack Frost. Jack Frost. I think I like.
Yes,
no,
I'm always weird.
Is it above?
I would watch Jack Frost. I would go. Yeah.
So let's put it at 83, above the house that Jack built.
Yes.
83.
Yeah. 83.
Yule log. Let's write it down so I don't forget. Let's do that. And that's
we
it.
got a lot of things to announce.
Shit, we do.
First, let me tell you. Let me tell you about Friday's show. We're doing Friday's show. We're doing a Stranger Danger episode.
Never been done.
You're not gonna want to miss this one. I'm thinking we're gonna talk to some strangers online.
We are.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Are we showing?
Yeah, show the next one.
Yeah,
we gotta promote this.
All right, this is for
people. Gotta know about this.
This is a big one, guys. You ready?
Oh my god, you guys! Saturday, right after the next day, after Friday, we're part of the Winter Woe Fest.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're not gonna want to miss this one. We're on at 11 p.m. But please check out the entire show. When does it start? Is it 12 noon Eastern? Is that when it starts, or is it even earlier than that?
I think so. Inky,
thank you. Welcome
in, you freaks.
Look at all these eyeballs.
I'm trying to find the schedule, but I can't. We will post it in our Discord and everywhere else as well.
Yes.
But yeah, it starts earlier in the day, and we go on at 11 Eastern.
11.
And Ben,
11 p.m.
What's the theme of our show? It's very subtle.
Nipples.
Inky, thank you for the raid. Can we get a shout out for Inky? I'll do it. Shout out.
Do it.
I'm gonna do the official one.
This might be our last show on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
We might get kicked off. Of Twitch. We're bearing it all. We're showing you things that you're not supposed to see on Twitch.
Yep.
We're gonna try to get away with it. There we go. Gabe, what's our next movie? What are we watching Sunday? Because we're doing a watch party Sunday.
Yes.
Instead of Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
This is a Robot Dawn suggestion, and I think I talked about the chunk of movie that I've seen that like half of this on from Joe Bob's Halloween special, but we're watching Popcorn.
Popcorn.
I really like this movie. This is great. This is a great movie.
I watched the trailer. I put the trailer in our chat, and I was like, "Whoa,
It's cool.
this looks good.
It's a good movie.
This looks good."
So
Yeah.
we'll be watching that on Sunday night. Sunday night, right, Don?
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sunday. Maybe
Sunday.
we'll keep you posted.
We'll see.
Advice says, "Am I going to shave so we can see my nips?" Maybe.
Sunday.
I don't know.
Sunday.
You'll have to tune in on Saturday at 11 p.m. But please watch the whole entire Winter Woe Fest.
Fuck yeah.
We got some of our friends are going to be there. Athena's got a show.
Graceful Bard. Civic's
Hell
going to
yeah.
be there. It's going to be great.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Saturday, all day.
No, I'm not getting a nipple tattoo.
Oh, maybe.
But
Maybe it's happening.
But that is happening soonish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soonish.
Yes. I got some crazy ideas for that.
All right. Stay tuned.
It's gonna be cool.
Who do we want to raid today?
Inky. Let's raid Inky.
Inky is offline.
Oh.
Inky raided us.
Thank you, Inky, for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Inky.
So we can't raid Inky if Inky raided us. We have Dudlick's on.
You pick. It's your choice.
I don't think we've ever raided Dudlick
for it.
before. I don't know. Reverse raid. Let's go raid Dudlick.
All right.
Dudlick is playing Minecraft, as we all are now.
What?
So yeah, come back Friday. It's going to be a great show, and come back Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be an even better show, and then come back Sunday for a sick ass movie.
What?
All right.
I love you. Thank you so much, everyone, for the subs, for the raids, and all that other stuff. Thank you. I love you. Don't be a dingus. See you tomorrow.
Art sucks dank.